What's up, YouTube? My name is Stephen Chase, and I'm with Cointelegraph, and today we have a very, very special guest and a special event brought to you by the crypto exchange Bybit. Right now, I'm sitting with CEO and co-founder of Bybit, Zhou. Ben, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, Stephen, how are you doing? Pleasure to be here.
I'm very, very good. Last time I saw you, we were out in Singapore. Where are you in the world now?
Yeah, the last time we saw was in Singapore, I think, Block Show. I'm actually sitting right now in our Shanghai office.
Okay, all right, good. First, how is everyone dealing with everything out there with this global pandemic?
Thank you for asking. First of all, our staff are all safe and sound. Things are getting back to normal in Shanghai. But we did work from home for the past probably 3 weeks. We thought it would be very difficult, but it turned out to be quite efficient, actually. It didn't slow us down. Yeah.
Exactly. You don't have to travel a lot. No super late hours. Your hours are your hours. And for our YouTubers out there on the Cointelegraph channel, for those of you who do not know, and I don't know what rock you're living here, but Bybit is a cryptocurrency derivative exchange that launched the service at the end of 2018. This exchange gives traders the ability to trade Bitcoin and Ethereum perpetual contracts with up to a 100-to-1 leverage. And now Ben has an absolutely fantastic presentation. He's going to talk about a few more product features. We'll have an AMA right after that with Ben. So jump in the chat right now. Start getting ready to ask those questions. Let me know what you want to know. Ben's here. Cointelegraph is here. And let's jump right into this presentation right now with Ben.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Bybit. Thank you for watching the Bybit Q2 product launch event. I'm very excited to launch some of these products that we built over the past 6 to 8 months. The team has been working nonstop to deliver you what I can show you today. So very excited. And thank you, Cointelegraph, for making this event happen. I will guarantee you these will be some of the most exciting 30 minutes you'll see. And we believe that these products, actually 3 products we launched today, are something the industry has never seen before. So let's get right into it. Before I jump into the product, I would just like to show you guys a little bit about who is Bybit and our key numbers. If you don't know, we are a crypto derivative exchange. We launched in 2018 December, and so far we've achieved quite significant numbers in terms of total registration. We have over 300,000 clients registered with us globally, and we have a daily active user or active trader trading on Bybit around 15,000 people. This is using both PC and mobile. Also, our average daily trading volume is a little over 1 billion now. And lastly, our daily average unique visitor is around close to 30,000 on a daily basis. Our clients is pretty much all over the globe, with a majority of them coming from Europe, 70%, and the rest are pretty much, the bulk is in Asia. We got some good influence in Korea, Japan, and China as well. So how did we get there? We believe in these 4 core beliefs or 4 unique points that represents Bybit. We would like to emphasize on these 4 points when people think about Bybit. Number 1 is always clients first. Whenever we ask ourselves, what is this product built for? Why we're here is we are providing a value back to the traders, back to the clients. So we will always listen to their feedbacks. Our module is listen, care, improve. So all of our product detailing, all of that is based for clients' need first. Okay, number 2 is we are very much retail focused. Bybit product, if you look at our UI, if you look at our mobile, it is a very much retail friendly product. We believe that in the crypto industry, most of the clients are still retail clients. And what retail clients are seeking on a product is designed and dedicated for them. I don't think everyone is institution or a shark. So that we want to make sure that whenever our retail clients run into an issue, they can find us 24/7 online. They will like our product, like our UI. So this is the whole business philosophy and the platform is built on. Number 3 is Bybit is a dedicated derivative exchange, and we would like to focus on that. Most of the team's background are coming from traditional finance, and where we understand the philosophy of exchange is to not go horizontal, but to go deep. So you need to have a better risk management, better product, very high availability, which actually Bybit has proven itself over the past volatility or major price spikes, that we've been proving our system has been very stable and robust. And that's because we focus on the really detailing part of the finance of the derivative space. Okay. Lastly is we believe the whole business and Bybit is product driven. Although we always have good promotions, good operational teams, but at the end of the day, clients choose us because of our product. We spend so many hours in building the detailing part to make sure that our product is fine-tuned for our clients, so that we believe we will stay focused on that. We will be banning out new products, always to deliver to you, so that our clients will always get the first hand to our new products. Okay. So what have we done in the past few months? First is, if you noticed, our website has already changed. It's a whole new UI and UX. So let me just here show you a slide. So what you hear is actually our new dark mode. We have fine-tuned our current dark mode because our client actually really loves dark mode, to a new dark mode is more smoother, more refreshing, and what my designer telling me, more breathable. Okay. So my designer team spent hours in looking at a dark mode and trying to design the color contrasting and also the layout to help trader to focus on the price movement, on the chart, and also when they need for the order placement part. So all of that is, they want our traders to be focused, so, and also is friendly to the eye, and what they call it, the higher compatibility. Okay, so this is what we built for the UI part. Yes, again, they call it my designer team call it the breathable UI UX, and also I will show you later on, all the trading modules are still movable and customizable. So it's very cool here. And our whole design philosophy is we follow the Android Q version and also the iOS 13 dark theme. And we borrow some of the idea there, so we implement it into our app and our PC for the users, so it's more smoother, more user friendly. Okay. Next is what we did with the front end. We actually completely overhauled our front end architecture, resulting much smoother and no lag experience. This is actually one of the most feedbacks we've received so far, is that especially during volatility, some of our clients will experience what they call a lag. The issue could be caused by many things, but one of the major issues was because our current UI was costing too much computation or CPU power. So when the price moves significantly, there are so many price feeds being pushed into the UI, it lags the whole browser. So we have actually undergone a whole architecture overhaul to change that. What we did is, first, we implement a micro application web view structure. So we divided all of our current front UI into different modules and different micro applications, and so that if one application becomes an issue or problematic, we can upgrade that and also lower that computation cost. Okay. And also, based on that, we use the new MVVM architecture, or it's called a module view or view module architecture, which is one of the latest, I believe, one of the latest front-end architecture. Combining these two, our performance or capability are up 300%. So with this is implemented to all of our new product and will be implemented to our current inverse contract, meaning that you will not experience any lag or any high cost or RAM or for your browser. So it should be much smoother with our new products. Okay. And also along with that, we implement a full multi-dimensional monitoring system. Meaning that if any clients have issues with their front end, either lagging or disconnections or whatever, they can come to our customer support. We will be able to spot the problem very in detail, and so that our developer can look into it and spot the problem, and we can fix it right for our clients. So this is a monitoring system we implemented. On top of the front end, also the back end, the matching engine, the data settling, the order setting, the risk management, all of that has been fine-tuned in our new products. Okay, meaning that it's more TPS, more processing power, and better availability, so that it's more stable. What we did is, based on our current multi-threaded computation module on the matching engine, we actually is able to now achieving 10,000 TPS per single shard in our matching engine with less than 20 milliseconds delay. So, and also this supports horizontal expansion. So that means when there are a lot of processing coming up, we can divide our clients and processing into different shardings, and so that we can actually horizontally expand our processing power for the matching engine. Number two is we actually also optimize our L2 market data processing performance to be 10 times faster or better than before. Okay. Lastly is order is being pushed, processed, and becomes multi-data. All of that circle, we have been fine-tuning that so that it has been all the process will cost less than 20 milliseconds. So that's the back-end matching engine fine-tuning that we did for our new products. So without further ado, I'm going to launch or announce our first product, which is our flagship new product. It's called the USDT perpetual contract. And many clients has been asking that, and we finally have designed this product the way we want it. So I'm very excited to show you guys. Let me actually go to my browser and show you guys. Okay, so what you see here is our new USDT settled linear perpetual contract. Right off the bat, it's a beautiful UI. We have the new UI that I showed you before, and there's something very unique here. If you see on the order replacement, there's cross margin and isolated margin. So I'm going to actually tell you the first unique function of our perpetual contract, linear perpetual contract. As you can see that there are two leverage, buy and sell. Why there are two leverage? Let's place the order and I'll show you. So let me place a buy order of 5 BTC right now. Here we go, executed, and a sell order, let's say of 10 BTC. Now normally in our inverse contract, because all the positions are merged, if I place a 10 BTC short order, my position holding will just become 5 short, deducting the 5 long I just placed now. However, in our new USDT perpetual, you can now actually hold both long and short at the same time. So we're very happy to announce that our new USDT perpetual contract is available is possible for hedge trading. Okay, so you can hold long and short at the same time. What's even better is you can assign different leverage for long and short. So you can do, let's say 20. Here we go. Let's do 20 for long and actually 100 for short. And you hit confirm. Here we go. You can actually change your leverage here. Okay, and also you can actually place. You can switch between isolated margin and cross margin. Okay. Another unique point I want to show you is we added many on-chart features now on TradingView on the price chart. You can see that the position now is shown on the chart. What's interesting, there are two buttons. One is called the reversal position. One is called closing. Yes, closing. The cross is to close your position. So let's say I'm actually now in a hedged kind of position with some short exposure of 5 BTC. I want to completely go short because I believe the price would go down. So what I do is I can do a reversal here, and my 5 long becomes 5 short. So this is what happened. So right now, if I want to switch again, because I'm in the short now, I want to switch again back to long, I can do that. I can just do it quick here, and then my 5 BTC position becomes long position again. Isn't that awesome? And also here, you can close your position very fast. So we added a few very cool on-chart functions. You can switch between cross and isolated margin here, assigning your different leverage. So I'll go back to cross, okay? And you can see when you enter a position, let's try to enter again a market. Here in the order replacement, you can enter a limit order or a market order. Let's just do another market order of 1 BTC. You can see we built the take profit, or the famous Bybit take profit and stop loss function is no longer in the order confirmation page. Now we actually built it directly into the order replacement. So here you can set to be your take profit and stop loss to be triggered by last traded price, index, or mark price as usual. And then you can just open a long with your take profit, here we go, and stop loss pre-entered. And you don't have to worry about that, okay? So here, obviously, you can still change the price of your take profit stop loss. Also, your trailing stop. So we do offer trailing stop functions. A lot of clients don't know. So you can set $50 here, a trailing stop, and everything is on chart. Look at that. Everything is on chart, very fast. And the whole UI, very fast, very smooth, okay? So let's market close this position here, all right? One more thing I want to show you is the fast order entry function here, or we call it one-click trading. So you can actually enter a very fast position, let's say 4 BTC, right here on the chart. Please note this is the market order, okay? So it's designed for fast entry when the price moves like this very quickly. And you can see here, and I can also place the 4 shot here, and you can do that, okay? This is very smooth, very fast, okay? One more thing I want to mention is that for our USDT linear contract, we utilizes portfolio margin, so that client's margin, you can utilize all your margin, even your unrealized P&L. So let me give you an example. If you currently have a position with BTC USD, and you have some floating or unrealized profits, you can actually utilize that to place another order, either for another pair, ETH, USDT, or to gain more positions in BTC USDT. So it will be it's a much better tool, way to utilize your margin along that way, okay? So this is our linear contract we have built. Also in the order replacement part, there's actually a closing function, so you can actually use different strategy to close your position. For example, if I want to close my short, I have 4 short now. I can just click on here, 4, and then close it. And here we go, my shorts are closed. Or if I want to close my long position with a limit order, I could do that. Okay, I could close all 4, and I could close them at, let's say, 7,000. Close my long. Okay, so here we go, and then that becomes the active order in the order book, and it should be somewhere here. Here we go. See, it's here. Yeah, and in the position area, you can see close P&L and all that good info. And as usual, you can see the contract details on the right hand side, right bottom, and here we go. So this is our USDT linear contract. If you guys have got any questions, please leave a comment, and later on after I present all the products, I'll be able to answer some of your questions. Okay, cool. Let's go back. The next product I'm going to launch, before I tell you what it is, I want to just explain what we observed and why we built this product. Is we saw a growing trend, a growing demand for option product. Many clients come to Bybit and ask, can you offer some sort of option product? And so we actually have been internally discussing this idea. But we noticed that whatever is available in the market, especially for option, is really too complex for any retail traders. And like I said before, we are a retail-focused platform. So we sit down and we talk among our product managers and ask ourselves, how can we make option simpler? And how can we incorporate option into our current perpetual contract? So the conclusion was, especially in traditional markets, people use option in very different ways. But one of the major ways is using as a hedge risk to use option, and also to use actually as insurance. So we sit down and we decide, why don't we make a product, an option type of product, into an insurance for our traders? So this is what we have to announce. Is our next new product. It's an option product, and it's called the contract insurance, or you can think of it as a liquidation insurance. That product is built into our current inverse perpetual contract. Let me just quickly show you. I'm sure you guys are very eager and excited to see. Okay, and this product will be launched maybe a week or two after the linear contract. So I have the design ready. It's actually already in our testnet, but in our internal testnet, but we are still undergoing debugging and all that. But here you can see the UI, you can see what it's about. Once you have entered a position in Bybit current inverse contract, let's say BTC USD pair, we will pop you with a little mark on your position area on the left side to ask you if you want to purchase this insurance. Once you click on that, depends on your position size, you can actually purchase a insurance cover up to 100% of your position or of your margin. So if you utilize, let's say $1,000 as a margin to trade a long position, you can actually have a long protection insurance to cover all your cost. Given that you pay a premium for this insurance, so it's essentially an option. But what it does is actually a combined, what we call a European style and also American style option. But let me just go into the detail here on the right side. So you can see that the contract insurance, the long protection. Once you purchase that, if the price go down, and let's say price move down $50, you would gain, let's say, the predicted 0.0686 BTC in return to cover your loss. Or if it goes further, it shows you the potential gain. Okay, and underneath, clients is able to choose the insured amount, 25% up to 100%. Now, in our next version, so this is our first beta version. In our next version, we'll be able to allow clients to choose whatever amount they would like to cover, even more than 100%. Okay, and also you need to choose a insurance duration, meaning that how long this insurance you want to cover your position for. You can choose up to 48 hours, but we will offer much more choices later on, even up to 30 days, something like that. So all the rest is very plain and simple, but what is a good scenario to use this insurance? Let's say you have a long position right now, and the Bitcoin halving is coming up very soon in the next, let's say, 2 days or 48 hours. You do not know what's going to happen in the market. There are a lot of unpredictability. So you want to cover your risk. And then this insurance becomes very useful because the loss is already pre-calculated with your premium cost, but the potential gain is limitless, same as any option. So this is what we've designed. It's what we call it the Bybit cards or whatever. It's a much more simple version of the option that you have in the market, where you can buy and sell and doing all that. But this is our first try on offering a option product for our clients, and this is built into a perpetual contract. So this is something new and very exciting, and I hope you guys will like it. So please leave some comments. I will answer them later on after this presentation. Okay, this will be launched, I believe, in 2 weeks. And by the way, our linear USDT contract will be launched tomorrow on our mainnet. Okay, and please note these are all beta releases. So, okay. Lastly, but not least, is as our third product I'm about to launch. Let's also talk about the trend. We've actually noticed a significant move from trading on the PC to mobile. Right now, 50% of Bybit clients have moved to mobile app trading. We have a very good mobile app for contract trading. So if you haven't downloaded our mobile app, please go to App Store or Google Play Store to download that and play around with it. But the given trend is that we've seen a significant movement from trading on PC to mobile, because crypto is 24/7 nonstop, and we believe trading should be nonstop as well. But the struggle is most of the app, first of all, a lot of platforms don't even have an app. And number two is the app there is available in the market are only designed for very simple trading. But we observed clients' need and demand for a more advanced, more sophisticated type of trading happening on mobile. And we believe this is the future. Clients will be moving into app trading if you can provide them a better tool. So the third product we are going to launch in Q2 is our new app product called the Strategy Alert, or the Auto Order System. Right now, if you open up the Bybit app, mobile app, you will actually see that there is a tab called Alert. Okay. But currently it's a very simple function that just to send you some simple price alerts when price reach a certain level that you set. But this was not the original design. The original design was much more complex. So this is actually the step 2 of the original design, is to give a much more complex ability in the price alert, strategy alert section. So what it is, I would like to show you is, you see here, we actually designed a few, what we call a strategy alert. The strategy alert is clients is able to actually choose a indicator, or even if you draw a line on your mobile app in our price chart, if the price moves to a line you draw or to the indicator you set, for example, Fibonacci retracement, to a certain retracement point, even if your phone is off, we will send you an alert to tell you, hey, your indicator has been triggered, or the line you draw, the price has reached it, so that we can actually give that specific customizable notification to your phone. Because we believe that the most useful function for anyone to use the mobile trading is we can actually find you and notify you, and this is the most important feature for mobile trading. So we actually built this first version of the strategy alert is to actually set any different indicator on different price chart. If you look at the right side on the frequency, you can select the price chart 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, and then the trigger, whether the price is crossing up or is touching or rebouncing, and then the alert will send you an immediate mobile push telling you that, hey, this indicator has been triggered. This strategy is able to be entered now. Come back to the mobile phone. So this is the first version of the strategy alert. But down the road, we are planning to also add a auto trading system into the mobile, so that when the strategy alert is activated, a conditional order or limit order is automatically pushed or being placed on your behalf into the order book, so that everything is automated. That part will have to be coming up after the strategy alert, but the strategy alert will be the first advanced type of mobile trading strategy type of app that is available on the Bybit app in Q2. I believe this will take another probably a month or so. We will be able to launch it in our mobile app. Okay, so very exciting times. These are the three cool products we are going to launch. Number one is the USDT perpetual contract. Number two is the contract insurance option type of product, which will be developed into a standalone product later on. Number three is the mobile app product, is the strategy alert, which is the step one of the more complex trading in the mobile. Okay, all right. So what do we have down the road in Q3 or Q4? I can give you some hints. Number one is the standalone product I was talking about, the simplified option product that Bybit is going to launch in Q3, most likely. And then we're also already having the product team looking into expiration contract. We have many clients have the demand, and they want to trade a quarterly or 1 month sort of expiration contract with no funding rate, so they can play different strategy within Bybit. And that will be available in Q3 or Q4 down the road. That we actually already put that into pipeline, so that will be available definitely this year. And after that, we actually are also looking into ETF products. We understand there's some growing demand for ETFs, as it's a simpler way to trade. It's an easier way to understand. The product comes with 3 to 5 leverage on its own. But we want to look at the current market, the industry, what has to offer, and how do we make it simpler? How do we make it retail so that our retail clients can use it? So these are the 3 products that down the road in the pipeline. Hopefully in my Q3 product launch, I'll be able to show you something amazing again with these new products. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this presentation. If you got any questions, again, we can now start doing the AMA. All right, thank you guys.
Ben, thank you so much, guys. Welcome back to the live chat right now. Ben, thank you so much for that overhaul of 3 products. The live chat's going a little crazy. We're getting messages. We're getting the phone going crazy right now with questions. Let's just do something real quick, Ben. Let's talk about the 3 products you just announced real quick. Just a quick overview. USDT perpetual contract. 1, 2, the contract insurance option. All right, I can see this crazy stuff going on there. And last but not least, the strategy alert and the auto order system. Now, there are a few questions that we have. I'm just going to run right quick to Young Sun. What other altcoins are Bybit looking is Bybit looking to add for margin trading?
Actually, along with, that's a very good question, because we get so many clients requests on adding more altcoins. Our biggest challenge before, it was because the inverse contract, we actually have to think a lot about the security issues, and we have to hold those coins, and some of these altcoins don't have cold storage, so it makes it very challenging for us to make sure the security part of the coin. But with the launch of this USDT perpetual, we are able to launch a few more altcoins. So we're actually thinking of maybe launching 3 more. But we are going to do obviously some community surveys, asking our clients what do they really want. And then we will decide what coins to launch, and obviously make sure that they get good liquidity, and they are proper tradable pairs. Yeah.
Just got this one from Anna and Kate. Any plans for buy Bitcoin?
Not at the moment. We've been asked with this question since the very beginning of the launching of Bybit. Are you going to launch a coin? Until we really figured out what does this coin essentially do, other than just a discount feature or sort of a coupon feature or a point system. So we really want to make sure that the coin is really good for the ecosystem, and otherwise before we think this whole thing through, I think we want to be very careful with any coin or releases. Yeah.
So Jay Siddick, he actually explained the new buy insurance feature. If you could just give him a quick overview on that, although we just had the presentation on it. Just a quick one.
Yeah, I guess I want to add a few more points. It's the insurance is designed to cover the loss on the margin, but clients is able to choose to close out their insurance anytime they want. So, for example, even if they are holding a position, and at some point, either the insurance is making profit or their actual position is making profit, and they want to close out the insurance, they're able to do so. And that's a very easy function. And also, this is the only first version. We are going to build out much more on the insurance feature. But along with that, later on, we are going to issue a simplified option product, which is a standalone with full order book, buy, selling, and also I think I saw some people asking about the liquidity part. Who is providing liquidity? It's going to be completely transparent. We will invite the market makers for option to come in, give us pricing and provide liquidities, but we will make it simpler. We will make it actual. People can actually understand it and how to buy and sell, especially for our retail clients. So that's the plan. Yeah.
How are you going to do that? Are you going to have an education platform associated with this? Exactly. Walk me through that.
Yeah, that's for sure. We will need to make some articles, some videos, but really the most important is to make the product simple. Yeah.
Very, very. You know what they say, keep it simple. So Anna and Kate want to know will there be a new funding option for new BTC USDT?
A funding option, yes. So obviously each perpetual contract would have its own funding funding mechanism that depends on the buy and selling power within the market. So it would have that as any with regular linear contract or not. So yeah, we will have that. Yeah.
Okay. And what we have this from? Excuse me on this last one, Paolo Arago. I'm screwing the name up, man. I am so sorry. Wants to know when will the platform be available in Portuguese?
Portuguese, okay, yeah. Interesting.
Go for it.
We're actually adding a bunch more languages. I think we are working on Vietnamese, Indonesian, Thai, Spanish, and Turkish. So we're adding these 5. Portuguese, I'm not sure if it's in the plan for this quarter, but maybe for next quarter for sure. Yeah.
So we have a new one, Adam Fegan. Interesting to see what regulation says to all exchanges in the upcoming years and what Ben thinks about that.
Yeah, I mean, regulation is definitely, but at the moment, there still isn't any regulation or any license we can obtain for a perpetual contract platform like Bybit. But if there is one available, we are happy to comply. And we're actually trying to apply for a Singapore license, but for the fiat to coin business part. But we would like to obtain it since we are the headquartered in Singapore. Other than that, if there is a very strong regulation coming out, we would definitely be the first one to see if we can apply some license. And not only for marketing, this is also good for the long run of the business. Yeah.
We have another question from Airdrop Hot. What are your goals expected for the Bybit release of the perpetual contract for USDT? What are your goals?
Our goal is to take the market by the storm. Okay, because we spent a long time.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
was saying that was
we
very
spent a
direct
long time.
with the market.
Yeah, we spent a long time building this product, and we obviously included, I would say, three core features into this linear or USDT perpetual contract. Number one being that you can actually do hedge trading. Number two is a portfolio margin, and number three is that we incorporated many new on-chart trading functions. So with that, it's really to better. We want to make a better tool for the traders, be able to make better trades on Bybit. Yeah.
And then when we're talking about trades, what are your fees for the perpetual swap?
For the linear one, it will be the same as the inverse one. So that will be 0.25% for the makers. That's the rebate, and 0.75 fees for the takers. Also, I would like to add, I think many people are asking, when is it launching? It's launching tomorrow, so it's actually tomorrow. It will be in our mainnet, and you can try it, but it's a beta, so it might have some bugs. We actually also launched a new bug reporting program called the MVF, the most valuable feedbacker. And we would like to collect all your great feedbacks. You can find some bugs. We'll give you some bounties. Please come try it out. We're also going to run some crazy promotions. So initially, the first few months, people are going to pay very low fees and even get airdrop bonuses and all that to try our linear contract.
Yeah. Oh, so everyone right now in the chat should absolutely start taking advantage of that. We'll provide the links for you guys to make sure with the code to take advantage of everything happening with you, because I know you have a lot more announcements. Some you can talk about, some not. But let me ask you this. What advice, this is coming from Tosh Burr, what's your advice for someone who starts using perpetual swaps for the first time?
This is advice for any new traders, is to don't think of profit as a priority. Your priority is to risk management or to safe haven your asset. So be very careful and always use stop loss and proper risk management. In Bybit, we emphasize so much on risk. That's why we offered such an easy function to set up stop loss. And even this new insurance option is built for clients to have a better way to properly risk management themselves. So risk management is the key. Just always have that in mind. Yeah.
Okay. So we have one more question for you. This one, are you planning to significantly increase your fees after the trial, after the first 3 months?
No, like I said, the fees are standard, just like inverse contract. But for the initial period, we're going to run some crazy promotions so people can actually try the product out. Yeah, so we increase our fees for sure. Yeah.
What other exciting notes do you have for us right now, and other notes you would love for our YouTube audience to know about?
I would say stay tuned to our new product. Everyone know that we hold a very big competition back in December last year. We are going to probably hold another one in June. So we're expecting something bigger, and also some new product will be coming out in June along with the competition. So stay tuned. And obviously today is a lot to take. We're launching 3 different products. I would love for any of our clients to try it out and give us some good feedbacks. And yeah, we look really excited for that. Yeah.
Okay. Just one last quick. People are still pinging. They're still pinging in, man. I want to let you go, but I'm sorry I can't let you go so quickly right now.
Yeah.
They want to know more about the signal to traders. This you have this platform where you're alerting folks. They want to know more about that. How do they get alerts? Is this a gamified platform? How does this? How do this signal alerts? For your trade? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, the strategy alert will be updated into our, I believe, either the next or the next release in our mobile app. So anyone can get it. It's by the way, all of the product we launched today is free for all. We don't have any VIP system that some clients get something. Everyone is treated equally. Everyone is get the best service we could possibly offer. So yeah, I mean, once it's ready, it will be released into the mobile app, and you just have to download and upgrade your mobile app in App Store or Android, Google Play, and get it. Yeah.
Okay. We have YQ Yang. Any fiat on ramp. I want to purchase Bitcoin on Bybit easily via credit card.
Actually, we are talking to three different on-ramp providers. We actually already started the implementation. Hopefully, within a month or so, we will be able to offer some fiat on-ramp options, and you can buy Bitcoins with your local transfer or credit card functions. So that will be available within a month or so.
Absolutely fantastic. We have Jay Siddick again. Can we hedge the existing contract pairs, or is it only for USDT?
It's currently only for the new USDT contract. Our current old inverse contract, the UI, everything will stay the same until the new product is properly tested and debugged. And then we will probably still run some survey to make sure that is this what really the client wants. Because majority of our clients, I would say 90 to 80%, are still trading on our current inverse contract, and we don't like to take certain things they're used to away from them. So if we're going to offer anything new, maybe we'll just add another contract. So that's the honest speaking. Yeah.
I love this screen name. Some person would like to know, that's their screen name, what will the liquidity be like on launch of the linear contracts per coin?
Oh, good question. Yeah. So this is a very important question. If everyone knows that Bybit is very careful in launching any product, and even if now we only have 4 different pairs. So when we prepare this product with the launching tomorrow, we made sure we get really good from all of our market makers that had been working with us. If anyone don't know, our current liquidity for perpetual contract is already the top of in the world for especially for Bitcoin, if it's not our largest. So I believe for tomorrow, the launch, the linear contract will have very good liquidity. So come check it out. We got a lot of contracts signed with our market makers. So yeah, check it out. Yeah.
Okay. Questions about fees. These are the questions that are popping up right now, right in front of me all day long. Cameron Millen, do you take fees for funding rate transfers as they happen directly between users?
No, we never take any fees between funding rate transfers. It's a simple transfer direct from the buy to the sale or the sale to the buy. The exchange don't take any fees or anything within that process.
Okay. A lot. Wow. You are you're on fire over here.
Yeah, so we've been working very hard on releasing these products. Actually, one last thing I don't think anyone asked, because there is the hedging function between long and short in USDT perpetual. If you are fully hedged, meaning that you have the same long and the same short of the same contract, you will never get liquidated. So this is something people had asked before. I don't think I forgot to mention that in my presentation, but it's very important. Yeah.
This is huge. Can you walk me through? You can hedge long and short same time.
Right.
The mobile UI UX right now. Or yes. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Tomorrow, along with the PC version, the USDT will be available in our mobile app tomorrow as well. So tomorrow, clients just need to upgrade their mobile app to get the latest USDT perpetual on their mobile.
That's fantastic. We make it easier for everyone in the world right now.
Yep.
I can absolutely appreciate that from that product standpoint. We know a lot of the ways that you're winning is you're not just building fantastic product, but you're actually listening to the consumer. and people get lost in what everyone else is doing. But the consumer is always going to tell you what they want and how to make a better product. And as you can see, you've done a fantastic job of doing so. So we always commend you on doing a great job with that. Are there any other last words you want to leave with the audience? Wait, I can't even say that because if the instant I want to say, hey, let's talk a little bit more about other things happening, someone pops up and has another question. Miriam Schultz, the Corona crash had both the traditional and crypto market firmly in its grip in recent weeks. Excuse me. How has the actual situation affected, for example, trading volume on Bybit?
If you just talk about numbers, our average trading volume has actually grown, same as our clients, active traders. So all numbers on all fronts has been growing from Bybit perspective. This is due to a number of reasons. Number one is we are a derivative exchange. So as long as there's a big price movement, clients tend to come to exchange like Bybit to trade and to take advantage of the price movement. So either it's a crash or it's a spike or whatever. I mean, in these couple of weeks, we've seen some crazy movement. So whenever movement happens, clients and so as the volume and so as active users and all that. Yeah, so as far as for numbers, we actually haven't been affected so much. Yeah.
So we talked a little bit about regulation, legislation, etc. From Too Legit, what are your future plans for KYC?
So far, we don't have any solid plan, but we are going to implement a sort of a KYC on institution only. So for big API trading firms, we are actually going to be required a sort of a KYC from them. And this is actually a request coming from them. They said they would like to get KYC'd because especially they need to face their regulators and their clients. And so we are actually going to implement that as a risk management rule. But as far as for general public and for our clients, there isn't any plan at the moment for the KYC. Yeah.
And this is from Crypto Phoenix. Is Bybit planning for sub-account?
Good question. And yes, this is also a very requested function. We already have that in pipeline. We are going to design it into a much complex product. I'll tell a little bit briefly here. Not only a sub-account feature, that it also involved a multi-terminal sort of a feature if you are used to Forex trading. And also, we were trying to hope to solve the need for a fund manager and also the fund manager's account. So there will be some type of even follow trade, copy trading going on, but I'm not going to disclose that for too much because that's a whole different game, and that will be in another product launch that I'm going to discuss. But rest assured, sub-account feature is coming up. I would say probably 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. Yeah.
Wow, that's soon. That's really good news. And we have another one from Cameron Millen. Do you have auto deleveraging?
Oh yes, all of our products are coming with auto deleveraging as a standard ADL, and also if you saw my my showcasing of the USDT perpetual, there are some lights showing you where you are on the queue. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, can you give some examples of successful trades on Bybit?
Examples of
successful trades.
What do you mean? Like like what kind of example? Sorry.
What does a typical trade look like? What is the size? What does it look like?
I mean, it comes in all shape and forms, and I mean, we are sort of the executioner for trades, and we match different orders. So I guess if you ask who is long-term in profitability from our data, it's normally someone who is used proper risk management again, and also not so high leverage. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And last but not least, will the liquidation mechanisms and deleveraging be the same for linear contracts as it is for perpetual?
Yeah, it will be exactly the same. It will be exactly the same mechanism. Yeah.
Well, listen, Ben, I cannot thank you enough. It's going to conclude our portion of the AMA stream. So I really cannot thank you enough. Thank you for BitBuy for stopping by and letting us know exactly what's going on. Please do me a favor and let me know when you have more products. Give me a buzz. You know, I love chatting with you all the time and see what's going on. We can do a deep dive into product a little bit later. But I cannot thank you enough. Thank you, the Cointelegraph audience, YouTube, everyone for joining us. Ben, anytime you want to stop by, please stop by and join us again.
Thank you, Stephen. It was a pleasure talking to you, and thank you, Cointelegraph. Thank you, everyone, for witnessing and participating in this really significant event for Bybit. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
All right, tomorrow's the day. Let's go, Ben. Thank you, man.